Hi, today's show is brought to you by Total Furniture, your friends in the furniture business, where you save 20 to 50% off name brands. Open for to save you more. At 8400 75th Street in Kenosha, open Friday through Monday. Hi, I'm Michael Burke, and this is Money Talks. Hi, welcome to Money Talks. We're going to have a really interesting show here. I'm with a group of people. We're at the University of Wisconsin-Parkside, first of all, with Abby Kuruvilla. You're a business professor and special assistant to the Chancellor for International Relations. And Abby, you put together this very interesting experience that you folks have been having the last 2 weeks, or 10 days or 2 weeks. And that's a 2-week course called Doing Business in the U.S.A. And Abby's going to tell us what some of the things they did, but first let's just say that Tatiana and Maria are from St. Petersburg in Russia, and Ian is from France, Montpellier. So, yeah, pretty close. So Abby, what did you want to accomplish? Why did you put this course together?
So first of all, thank you for having us on the show.
Absolutely.
And for projecting the University of Wisconsin-Parkside. So we're very happy to be on your show, first of all. And you said I put this thing together. No one can do anything by themselves, so I do have to acknowledge that there were several people involved in putting the program together.
Okay.
Of course, I proposed it, so it was an idea. But the objective was, because we recently signed a partnership with the University of St. Petersburg State Economic University in St. Petersburg, and an idea to make that exchange really live was to have an activity that we were confident that we could pull together fairly quickly with a lot of help from our businesses and supporters, in international relations, and then make this happen. So the university was very interested with the idea of having a short 2-week course called Doing Business in the U.S., particularly in the economic corridor between Chicago and Milwaukee. And several of our alumni came together, and our chancellor, and so many folks that actually pulled this whole idea together and brought it to fruition. So the idea was simply exposing this group to what we have here in the Kenosha-Racine area in between Chicago and Milwaukee. And we've grown fairly well recently, just in businesses, and so it was to showcase that.
Okay.
And to do a pilot project that would result potentially next year and the years after into a bigger one that is open to many different countries.
Okay, and just mention a few of the elements of this 2-week program, both on the instructional side and on the fun side, because I know you've done some entertaining things.
Yeah, so it's been a pleasure. We're almost coming to an end to it, and primarily it was business visits. So we visited several businesses in the area.
You can mention them too.
Yes, the Case New Holland was one. Then we had Patcher Meters. Then we went to Harley Davidson, the museum, and Miller. And then we went to Chicago. We were at the Federal Reserve, the Chicago Federal Reserve.
I think when you went to Miller Park, I think you both saw a baseball game, but also had a business presentation.
We did, yeah. So the business visits were that, including and FedEx, which we did yesterday. But then we did a lot of other fun things, because the idea was also not just visiting businesses, but getting an exposure to what culture is like and what life is like. And so we visited the Brewers. We went to a Brewers game. Brewers donated tickets, which was great.
Yeah.
And then we went to the Walworth County Fair yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So the demolition derby that people saw from
the
really? Side. Oh, it's only in America you can do.
That is how Americans drive, by the way.
So a lot of people felt that this was, why would you take perfectly running cars and do something like that? But then we were in Chicago, did some sightseeing there. Of course, the Kenosha-Racine area. The mayor of Kenosha hosted us one afternoon. So those were some of the...
All right. Well, let's hear from a couple of the participants. Who would like to go first and just tell something that they got out of this? Ian, why don't you go first?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
So my name is Yann. So I come from France, in Montpellier, south of France. And I work in a small business company in France. We build custom-made seat covers for cars, boats, camping cars, etc.
Seat covers.
And I'm a sales rep and marketing officer.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, in doing business in USA with AB, was really interesting in the side of discover USA, because in France USA is a dream.
Oh yeah.
American dream is real there, and also to discover the management styles of US, because America is a pilot for Europe, and I wanted to discover really and on the side and on the ground the companies here. And what I've learned is people are very focused on human in the company. So managers take care of their employees, and compared to France, even if it's growing there.
When you say take care of, do you mean like in just having benefits because you're a worker, or in what way?
Benefits, but because you have benefits, health benefits, you have maybe salary benefits, but also about the equipment in the company, about the vision of managers. So the flexibility, what I said before, it's very important here, and managers want to improve the quality in the work, to attract the best people in the company, and that's why.
You also said something earlier about you think that the people in American companies think big.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, it's real. Because everything is big in America.
Okay.
And it's maybe it's a part of the environment, but people think big, so they are positive, and they want to build something strong. They don't refuse to build something maybe amazing, real amazing, and they focus on their objective, and they go ahead.
And they go for it. Tatiana, what was something that you picked up here?
First of all, I can explain myself. My name is Tatiana. I'm from St. Petersburg, Russia. I'm an owner of a construction company. We make.
You're the owner of a construction company?
Owner, but I have a business partner. He's from Turkey. Our company is international, and I'm really interested in different cultures because I think it's very important nowadays. It's all businesses usually are international. So it was very interesting for me. We visited different plants, and I like that most of plants use some last technologies. Everybody has iPad, very good systems, and I think there are no many people work there. There are many machines, so it was interesting for me to see.
How many employees do you have?
In our company, we have 30 employees.
And do you build houses, or?
We prepare offices for big international companies, interior works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maria, what was something that you? First of all, tell what you do there.
My name is Maria. I'm from St. Petersburg, and I work in metal trading company. It's also a small
metal
business.
Trading company.
It's something like also near 30 people, and I'm accountant and a young manager. That's why this experience visiting U.S.A. and watching how business going here and listening.
So you were listening with an accountant's mind, and what's something that you picked up on?
I mostly listen like future manager.
Okay.
Because and I notice a lot of interesting things, and also I compare that. For example, I know that marketing is our big place, and I see here how people should present their business, and also notice.
You mean so from the presentations, you were just impressed by the fact that they were open and willing to discuss their business and show and tell?
Interesting. It also was a fun because it's kind of entertainment when you get acquaintance with someone's business, and also I try to watch how people behave, because everyone smile, very friendly, very communicative, and you feel respect and everything, and I want to implement it to my work, to my behavior in future.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Lots of small things, but it's really 2 weeks. It's a good luggage of information.
Yeah, it's a lot to take in, I'm sure. Unfortunately, we're out of time. I neglected to mention that all of you are also MBA students, besides the jobs that you're doing, and that's kind of how Abby made the connection. Obviously, you've put together something great here, and hope we can repeat this, see you repeat it next year, and maybe visit with the people that you bring over. We're going to have to say goodbye now. Thanks to our producer, Scott Anderson. We'll see you next time.